Hi students, happy morning to all. Welcome to 9th standard video. Today I am going to teach you 9th standard English Unit 4 poem The Spider and the Fly. Unit 4 the poem The Spider and the Fly Part 2. This video is the continuation of the last video. Okay students, shall we move? The Spider and the Fly, written by Mary Howitt. We had already discussed about the poet, so now we are going to learn about the stanzas, remaining stanzas. Okay students, shall we? The Spider and the Fly. The first line of the poem is, "Will you walk into my parlor?" said the spider to the fly. We had already discussed about it, but now I recall once again. "Will you walk into my parlor?" said the spider to the fly. The story tells of a cunning spider. The story tells of a cunning spider who entraps a fly into its web through the use of seduction and manipulation. The poem is a cautionary tale against those who use flattery and charm to discuss their true intention. So, we already discussed the first stanza. Once again, I want to tell the meaning. "Will you walk into my parlor?" said the spider to the fly. "This is the prettiest little parlor that ever you did spy. The way into my parlor is up the winding stair, and I have many curious things to show when you are there." The poem, The Spider and the Fly, opens with a dialogue between a predator. Who is predator here? The spider. And a prey, the fly. Okay. So the dialogue between the spider and the fly. The poem, The Spider and the Fly, opens with the dialogue between the spider and the fly. In the first stanza, we observe the spider alluring the fly to his parlor. He tries to entice the fly by saying that he has many pretty things to show her inside the parlor. The spider portrays his home as a mysterious place, as the prettiest little parlor, to trick the little fly into his web. The fly understands that it's a trap. The fly understands that it's a trap and rejects his invitations by saying that she knows that whoever goes in there never comes out. Okay students, now second stanza. "Oh, no, no, no," said the little fly. "To ask me is in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can never come down again." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly, "to ask me in vain, for who goes up your winding stair can never come down again. I'm sure you must be weary, dear, with soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed?" said the spider to the fly. "There are pretty curtains drawn around. The seats are fine and thin, and if you like to rest a while, I will snugly tuck you in." "Oh, no, no," said the little fly. In the second stanza, the spider employs a different trick to convince the fly to enter his home. In the second stanza, the spider employs a different trick to convince the fly to enter his home. He fakes, the spider fakes concern for her by saying that she must be tied, that she must be tired and offers her to get some rest on his snug little bed. So the spider fakes concern for her by saying that she must be tired and offers her to get some rest on his snug little bed. He tries to tempt her with a false sense of security, as he says that there are pretty curtains drawn around. He tries to tempt her with a false sense of security, as he says that there are pretty curtains drawn around. He tries to appeal to the fly's heart by cunningly offering a shoulder to rest. The spider tries to establish a connection before he gets ready to eat his prey. Thankfully, exhausted or not, the fly is aware of the fact that if she goes in to rest, thankfully exhausted or not, the fly is aware of the fact that if she goes in to rest, she might end up sleeping forever. She refuses the spider's offer. The fly refuses the spider's offer and says that she is absolutely aware that whoever goes to sleep on his bed never wakes up. The repetition of the word never. What is the repetition of the word never? The repetition of the word never emphasizes the distrust of the fly for the spider. The repetition of the word never emphasizes the distrust of the fly for the spider. Okay. Oh, no, said the little fly, to ask me is in vain, for who holds up your winding stair can never come down again. I am sure you must be weary tired with soaring up so high. Will you rest upon my little bed? Said the spider to the fly. There are pretty curtains drawn around, the seats are fine and thin, and if you like to rest a while, I will snugly tuck you in. In this stanza, the spider employs a different trick to convince the fly. Okay, different trick to convince the fly to enter his home. He fakes concern. For her by saying that she must be tired and offers her to get some rest on his snug little bed. So, the repetition of the word never. The repetition of the word never emphasizes the distrust of the fly for the spider. Okay, students, I hope you enjoyed and learned the first two stanza in the spider and the fly poem. Okay, students, thank you for watching my video. Thank you.